So I wanted to give an update on what's going on with this court case in New York. Jesse Watters reveals the multi-million-dollar perks going to Judge Merchan's family for taking Trump to court in bogus hush money case. We got a video, and I'm just going to go ahead and play it. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking in this one, and I'll probably get copyright strike, but I want to share this one with you so everybody can see what's going on in New York with these judges. He has 4 big cases going on right now, and some of them are just getting underway. The one in Georgia with Fani Willis, they're still trying to determine if the case can even go forward. But focusing on this New York one, just a quick intro before I play the video. Jesse Watters ran a devastating segment last night on radical Judge Juan Merchan, who silenced President Donald Trump from talking about his family's financial ties to the current junk case he is presiding over against Donald Trump in New York City. Judge Merchan should be impeached for his lawlessness. This is peak corruption and cannot stand. Okay, let me go ahead and get down here, and I'll just play this for you.
Judge Juan Merchan, who's presiding over Trump's so-called hush money case in New York, slapped an even bigger gag order on the former president last night. Trump is banned from talking about the judge's family. Why? Because the judge's family was paid by the Biden campaign. The judge's family is currently being paid by Adam Schiff over $10 million. Adam Schiff, this is the guy who conspired with Michael Cohen, the star witness in this case. Trump isn't allowed to say that the judge's daughter is a Democrat consultant whose clients, the Biden campaign.
Schiff is also the guy that doxed an American journalist for doing his job.
Adam Schiff are fundraising off Trump's indictment. The judge's family's getting rich off Trump trials, and he's presiding over one. And if Trump's convicted, his family financially benefits. And instead of recusing because of a glaring conflict of interest, the judge is gagging Trump for pointing out the conflict of interest. Even Michael Avenatti.
And you'll notice that it takes a corrupt judge or a corrupt district attorney like Fani Willis to even take on these cases, right? They're obviously getting some type of side benefit, in my opinion, to do it. But every single one of these cases has a person involved with it that should recuse themselves. But yet, they don't. That's a red flag to me in the first place. But let's just continue.
He says it's nuts. The lawyer tweeting this from prison. We can't be hypocrites when it comes to the First Amendment. It's outrageous that Cohen and Daniels can do countless TV interviews, post on social, and make money on bogus documentaries, all by talking ish about Trump. But he's gagged and threatened with jail if he responds.
First Amendment. I get it if it's court ordered, they can take away your rights, but this is messed up. This is obviously political games. And it's all in an attempt to try to keep Trump from winning in this election this year. And to me, it exposes what the Democrats are trying to do. We need the rest of the people in this country to wake up and see what's going on.
The judge is threatening to put Trump in jail for pointing out that his liberal family's getting rich off this trial, and richer if he's convicted. Now, the media, who doesn't support the First Amendment or care about corruption, covers it this way.
And keep in mind that the same people wanted to make sure that Trump and his family couldn't make a dime off of anything while he was president. Yet, they're going to use all those dimes because they wanted all those dimes for themselves, right? I guess. It's just so hypocritical. They stand on this soapbox and they say, oh, he can't be president because he's going to enrich himself. He can't do this. He can't do that. He's got to step down from his businesses. He's got to do all this before he can be president, even though he was elected. And when the people voted for him, they knew he was a businessman already. He wasn't a politician. They knew who they were voting for, right?
The judge overseeing Donald Trump's hush money trial just expanded a gag order forbidding the defendant and former president from attacking his own family.
He doesn't just take his right to due process. He smears the judge. He harasses the judge's daughter.
President Trump, our former chief executive, is using the bully pulpit that comes with being a former president to put people in grave danger.
The bully pulpit. He's been gagged. What bully pulpit? And who's being put in danger? Are you kidding me? Trump doesn't threaten people.
Apart from his attacks on the judge's daughter, which are totally uncalled for.
The judge's daughter isn't 7. She's 34. He's not attacking her. He's just saying what she does for a living. How's that an attack? He just wants a new judge, one whose family isn't funded by Democrats. Ned Ryan is the founder of American Majority. Is that too much to ask?
It's really not.
It is too much to ask whenever the Democrats are the ones on the attack trying to stop Trump. But if the roles were reversed, 100% and all these political pundits in the mainstream media would be demanding judges recuse themselves.
Not, Jesse. It's pretty appalling. This feels like a turning point in all of this lawfare against Trump. With this case, the left is dropping any pretense, doesn't seem to care at all about having any pretense of legitimacy with the greater public. It's the gloves are off. It's bare knuckles now. A leftist judge with a case that was not taken up by the Southern District of New York, Bragg's predecessor, a case that should never have been brought. He's presiding over it. Trump simply points out his...
Exactly. A case that never should have been brought is now being brought in the year 2024, the same year that Trump is running for re-election. I mean, there's no coincidence, right? No ulterior motives. And, of course, it took him 3 years to get all this stuff worked out. I mean, it just takes time, duh.
The conflict of interest with his daughter, who, by the way, it's $93 million in solicitations raised on this specific case. Oh. And all Trump did was point out these facts. And instead of recusing himself, the judge goes, you need to shut up. And the corporate propagandists, with their Circus Seal Act, obediently rise to the occasion and say Trump's attacking the daughter. No, he's just pointing out facts.
Right. The lapdogs just do whatever they're being directed.
I mean, Jesse, this is a gross, the attack on Trump's constitutional rights to defend himself, the abuse of the law, the legal system on Trump. I have to tell you, the Democrats, the left, have made a massive bet on all of this lawfare that some of it will take Trump out. I'm making a bet that this lawfare is going to blow up in their face. When things like this really break in on the normies that are watching this, they're going to realize the gross abuse of power that the left is actually doing to try and bring down Trump because Orange Man bad.
100%. Anytime anything comes from the left, that comes from the Democrat leaders, and then it rolls down to the woke mainstream media. They echo it. You've seen all the videos where they all lead with the same intro, and then they add the next one and the next one and the next one, and now you got like 100 people saying the very exact same tagline on the same day. It's pretty pathetic, and it's really obvious to anyone paying attention that the mainstream media, the woke media, take their cues from the political leaders in the Democrat Party. But I just wanted to show you guys that one. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, make sure your Democrat friend sees how much money this judge and his family are in it to make, are potentially in it to make prosecuting Trump. Where's that money come from, and how is it somehow allocated to these people? With that, I'm gonna wrap it up. See you guys in the next one.